I saw what you made for lunch. Can't you put in a little more effort? I spoke to my wife about it, but she says that you've been nothing but lazy all these days. Why are you making my wife do all the laundry? She's not your maid. We're letting you live under our roof, and I think that you should show gratitude by helping with the housework.
I'm sorry that you feel that way. I have really bad morning sickness, and it's difficult for me to get out of bed. Your wife has been helping me since I'm not well enough to do any housework.
Being pregnant doesn't give you the excuse to stay in bed all day. Pregnant women are so entitled. I'm a senior, but they still expect me to give up my seat on the train for them. I feel them staring at me, but I never give in. I'm old and I should be allowed to sit down if I'm tired. Having a baby inside your belly doesn't make you any more important.
Well, I'm sure that the health condition of each pregnant woman differs, so it's hard to say. But there are times when we feel so sick that it's nice when someone offers us their seat on the train or on the bus.
I mean, most women experience pregnancy, so it must not be that hard, right? You shouldn't be making such a big deal out of your pregnancy. It makes you look stupid.
Do you have to put it that way? I'm hurt by your words.
We're letting you live with us. I think that I have the right to tell you how I feel. My wife can't say no because she's too nice, but I think that you should take her for granted. You should make her do all the work by herself.
I'm sorry to have to say this, but I don't think I'm the only one making your wife do everything. Don't you think that you could offer to help her as well?
How could you say such a thing to me?
Your wife has a job too, so she can't do the housework all by herself. Whenever I see the two of you, you make your wife do everything for you. I did help out before I got pregnant, but right now I'm really not feeling very well. My obstetrician told me to take it easy and not to work very hard. I do feel bad about not being able to help out around the house, but I don't think that you're in a position to call me out like this.
What the hell? You're being very disrespectful to me right now. Besides, it's my wife's job to take good care of me. We're married.
Then why do you expect me to take care of you too?
What?
I'm married to your son, so shouldn't my main job be to take care of your son? We may be living with you now, but it's temporary. I didn't think that you'd give me such a hard time. I know that right now I'm more of a nuisance than help, but don't you want me to take care of my health? I don't think that I'm causing any inconvenience to you.
You're just using your pregnancy as an excuse to not help out. I'm sure that you could if you wanted to.
How can you make these assumptions about me? You have no idea how bad my morning sickness is. Only a person who's experienced pregnancy firsthand knows what it's really like.
I'm a man. I can't get pregnant even if I wanted to.
I know that, but I'm just saying that as a man, you can't begin to understand what being pregnant really means. You shouldn't get angry with me over something so small as me taking it easy during my pregnancy.
I'm not angry. I'm just asking you to help out my wife more and be considerate. At the very least, you should do your own laundry.
You are angry, I can tell, but why do you need to be so angry?
Huh?
You tell me not to be lazy, but I'm not being lazy. I'm being a responsible mother by resting and making sure that there's no harm to my baby. And even if I were being lazy, that's my choice, and you don't have the right to make me act a certain way. You don't control me.
I do have a say. You're living under my roof, and so you should do as I say. Why should my wife have to work so hard just because you don't want to do your share of the housework? I'm sure that you have the energy to wash the dishes.
You act like you're getting angry for your wife, but are you sure that this is what she really wants? I feel like you're the one that's angry with me because you can't control me like you want to. Have you ever considered that your wife is a caring and understanding person who genuinely wants to help me out during my pregnancy?
Don't patronize me. You're starting to irritate me. If you want to continue living with us, I suggest that you get out of bed and take care of your own chores.
Well, how come you don't do any of the chores then? Do you enjoy bullying me? Does it make you feel more important than me?
Do you think that I'm picking on you because you're pregnant? Because I'm not! I'm simply trying to get you to take some responsibility for what's expected of you.
Since I'm living under your roof, I'll try not to get on your nerves so much then.
Good, because you should wash your own dishes after you use them. And don't rely on my wife so much. Do what you can on your own.
Okay, understood.
If I see you lazing around my house again, I'm going to kick you out.
I'll be careful then. I need to go now because there's something I need to take care of.
Has my dad been giving you a hard time? I'm so sorry about this. Mom says sorry too.
It's okay. It's neither you or your mother's fault. Your mother apologized to me earlier. She's been taking really good care of me ever since I got pregnant, and I'm really grateful to her. I realized that your father was doing all of this on his own and had nothing to do with your mother.
I'm glad to know that you're not letting it upset you. My mom was worried that my dad was stressing you out. She thought that maybe it would be better if we didn't live under the same roof anymore.
She has a point, but I guess right now it's not the best time to move out. We don't really have time to look for a new place to live. And I plan on staying with my parents during the last month of my pregnancy, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll try to stay under the radar until then. I feel bad for your mother, though. Your father makes her do everything.
Yes, I know. I told Mom not to overwork herself.
She says that she's okay, but I feel like she pushes herself too hard sometimes. I know that I'm not much help right now, but I do want her to know that I'm here for her in case she ever needs me.
It'll make my mom happy to know that you said that. But for now, I want you to concentrate on your health and your pregnancy. I'll take care of Mom.
Yes, thank you, Ted.
Melanie, I need your help!
What's wrong, Ted?
My dad is in the hospital!
Is he alright? Which hospital is he staying at?
His condition is stable for now, but it seems like he's really sick and he needs to be nursed. At one point, we thought that we were gonna lose him.
Oh, that's terrible!
And my mom, she didn't react in the way that I predicted. I'm quite shocked, to be honest.
What do you mean?
When are you coming home? Did Ted tell you about my condition?
Yes, he told me. I hope that you're feeling better. I plan on staying with my parents a little longer.
My wife can't take care of me on her own, so I need you to come home and help out.
I'm sorry, but I don't think that I can. But I'll eventually, so please wait a little longer. I also understand that you're not well, but that doesn't make me want to come home sooner. I have other priorities.
How can you say that?
I don't think that I can be of any help. Besides, I need to take care of my 2-month-old baby. I don't have the time to take care of you. I'm sure that you don't want to live under the same roof as a newborn baby. They cry a lot.
Can't you have your parents take care of the baby? Don't you think that attending to me is more important? I'm the one that's sick here.
Huh? What makes you think that I'd prioritize you over my baby?
I'm not asking for your opinion. As Ted's wife, it's your obligation to take care of me. Besides, your baby is perfectly healthy. You don't need to take care of it.
You're crazy! Of course my baby needs me. In what world would I leave my baby to take care of you? I don't even like you. You're not making any sense right now.
What's your point?
You just don't get it. You're delusional.
I don't think that I'm crazy like you.
You're asking me to come take care of you and leave my baby with my parents. That's pretty crazy. Weren't you the one that said that we have to take care of ourselves? Don't use your illness as an excuse to laze around the house. That was exactly what you said to me when I was pregnant.
Huh?
I don't think you can say anything back to that because you're the one that made this rule up.
We're so not in the same situation. Pregnancy is not a sickness.
Okay, so maybe it's not exactly the same, but I'm going to react in the same way that you did when I was pregnant. I'd rather die than take care of an old, ill-tempered man like you.
How dare you, Milady! You ungrateful bitch! I should have never let you under my roof or marry my son! What will Ted think when he hears this from me?
I think that he'd take my side, so I'm not worried. I'm grateful that you let us live with you, but I'm mostly thankful to your wife because she was the one that took care of me when I was pregnant. But it's not like we lived with you for free. We paid a very generous sum to you. I don't think that you have the right to be so condescending. Don't you understand why your wife doesn't want to take care of you?
Oh, so you heard about that too. I've been taking care of her financially all these years, and she decides to turn on me when I need her the most. I'm really angry with her too. I mean, I could just kick her out of the house if I really wanted to.
Actually, I think that that's a good idea. Why don't you suggest that to your wife? But I think that you need her more right now than she needs you. You couldn't take care of yourself before, but now that you're sick, you need your family more than ever. I don't think this is the time for you to be picking a fight.
You're so despicable to me! I'm the man of the house! Don't you know how hard I work to support my wife and Ted?
I don't, and it's really none of my concern.
How can you say that?
Your wife has been working part-time for a long time now because you didn't earn enough money to support the family. And now she's been promoted and is working full-time. On top of that, she does all the housework all by herself. She's been nothing but a great wife to you. You're the one that's being ungrateful.
She's my wife. It's her job to take care of me.
Then I suggest you start earning more money and start doing your job as her husband.
What's your problem? This is between my wife and I. Stay out of it!
I was just trying to get you to see things from a bigger perspective. You only see things your way, it seems.
So when are you coming back here? My wife isn't willing to take care of me, so I need you to come home ASAP and take care of me. I don't understand why she won't. I'm pretty sure that she's trying to put me in a retirement home. But I'd rather live in my own house.
I think that it's best for everyone if you moved into a retirement home. I mean, we can help you cover the costs. We're more than happy to. I don't think that your wife wants to live with you anymore. She'd be much happier on her own.
So, she told you about her plans then? I want her to take care of me at home. Doesn't anyone care about what I want?
All you talk about is what you want. How about you start thinking about what your family wants as well? Your wife doesn't want to take care of you, and neither do I. And even if you don't end up in a retirement home, your wife plans to hire a professional to take care of you at home. Ted and I are in complete agreement with your wife and will fully support her decision. And Ted and I don't plan on living with you anymore either.
What?
Ted's being relocated to an overseas office where we won't be back to Japan for several years.
How come no one ever mentioned this to me before?
Did we need to? We knew that you were going to oppose the idea. The only reason why we were living with you during my pregnancy was because there was no point in renewing our lease if we were eventually going to move overseas. Your wife was kind enough to let us live with you, and I was planning on having the baby close to my parents' house, so we never got along, but because I knew that we weren't going to be living with you long term, I was able to put up with your bullying.
I never bullied you!
You're the only one that seems to think so. I'm off now. I won't be seeing you for a long time now. Adios. Please say hi to your wife for me.
Hold on a second. Are you really moving overseas? Don't think that you can get away with not taking care of me.
I'm busy taking care of my baby, so there's no way that I have any time to spare for you. Good luck fighting your illness, but not for too long because you don't want to be a burden to your wife. Goodbye now! Ted and Melanie moved to the US the following month with their newborn baby. Ted's father was very grumpy because his wife refused to care for him. In the end, he had no choice but to move into a retirement home. After Ted's father moved out of the house, Ted's mother was relieved and could spend her time as she wanted. She flew to the US to spend time with Ted, Melanie, and her grandchild. For Ted's mother, it was the start of a new and exciting chapter in her life.
Hey, Mike, it's been a while, but you still remember me, right? Oh, sorry. I don't think I have this number saved. Who are you again? Are you kidding me, man? You don't have my number saved? I knew who you were right away when I saw your face. Anyway, this is Dave from school. You really don't remember me? You've seen me around recently? I really don't think I remember running into you at all. Well, surely you remember me making you my slave in school, right? I mean, I did it all for your sake, of course. You were such a little wimp, so I took you under my wing to toughen you up. But wow, it's been ages since then. So, what have you been up to this whole time? Well, today is our class reunion, isn't it? Yeah, I was wondering if you were gonna mention that. So then, you got an invitation to that too? Because you know that you just can't be breaking into this place without an invitation, don't ya? I certainly don't hope that you're not here uninvited. I didn't sneak into anything if that's what you're implying. We're all classmates, so of course I have my invitation. Sorry, is there a point to this conversation, or are we through? Hey, come on! What kind of way is that to talk to such an old friend of yours? I just want to catch up is all. Besides, I don't have anyone else to talk to here, so can't we just put the past behind us and just be friends again? You can start by going out and buying me a pack of cigarettes from the corner store across the street. Your treat, of course! I just want to let you know that I do remember you now, and you really haven't changed at all, have you? And just who the heck do you think you are talking to me like that, huh? I remember back when I had you working for me back in our school days, I used to make you call me sir. So why don't you get back to it, huh? You really think that you're going to make me call you sir? You can't be serious. Listen here, buddy, do you even know what it is that I do for a living? I'm the face of one of the largest firms in our country. But that's just during the day. At nights, I just roll with the toughest crowds in the street. Wow, you sound like something straight out of a comic book, to be honest. That's right. If you don't want to end up as just another background character in my story, then you'll check your attitude and do as I say. You really don't want to have me as an enemy. Everyone who has ever gone against me has ended up on their knees begging for their mercy, but I never showed any. So, what do you think? Are you scared right now, shaking in your boots? Yeah, I'm quivering with fear. That's what I thought. If that's the case, then you should go out and buy me those cigs. If you keep on waiting any longer, let's just say that you're gonna be responsible for whatever I do next. You really don't want to have that on your conscience, do you? You have no idea what I'm capable of. Actually, David, how about you just go and buy your own cigs, huh? And quit bugging people at the reunion like this. Did you not just read a single word that I sent you? I told you that you were my slave back when we were students, and you still are! Are you trying to get me to fight you or something? Alright, I guess I have no choice but to go and get them. That's more like it! And next time, just do what I say without arguing, got it?
Hey boss, where did you run off to? The class reunion is still going on and I don't see you anywhere.
Oh yeah, really sorry about that. I just ran out to get some snacks and drinks for everyone.
But I saw that you bought cigarettes too, right? I didn't know that you smoked. And why did you only buy 2 packs?
Tina, did you really see me buy those?
I just don't get it. You don't smoke, so what are you buying those things for? Not only that, but even though we're in the middle of such a fun party, you looked so upset from what I could see through the store window. I can really only think of one explanation for all of this. You're being used as an errand boy by someone, aren't you?
Wow, how did you put all that together? You're like Sherlock Holmes or something.
Well, the answer to that is quite elementary. I guessed it all because you bought 2 packs. Even granting that you had taken up the habit, I guessed that you would still be new to it and would only be buying 1 pack at a time. But if you happened to be sent by someone else to buy them, then it makes more sense that you would buy 2 so you don't get sent to go buy any more. Does that sound about right?
Okay, that's actually just a little bit freaky how you can do that.
I'm curious though, boss. Is it David? You do realize that he belongs to one of our subsidiaries, right? You don't have to take that kind of abuse from him.
I know that, but I would never lower myself just to get some petty revenge on him. And I'm sorry, but just what were you doing outside the corner store that I was in?
Oh, no, that really was just a coincidence. I happened to step outside of the party to get some fresh air and walk around, and I happened to see you walking into the store. But I don't get why you won't fight back against David. You could probably put an end to his antics if you did.
I appreciate the concern, but I would really rather just settle things like this without having to rock the boat too much. Besides, I really don't want to be fighting with someone who works for me at an event like this.
Well, sure, but why does he do this to you? Did something happen while you were both students?
Yeah, David used to boss me around all the time and was always having me do things for him. I had hoped that after all this time he would have matured a bit more, but he really is the same jerk he's always been.
Well, that's all the more reason to just ignore him when he talks to you that way.
I know, but he seems to be comfortable talking about the fact that he's got some friends in pretty low places, and is always threatening to get violent. I don't want that, and I don't want anyone else getting sucked into that. It's just more peaceful to do it this way. I hope this convinces you that I know what I'm doing when it comes to this guy.
Well, I understand the situation a bit more. But are you telling me that you really don't hate David for what he's doing?
It's not that I don't dislike the guy, but we're at a party, and I want people to be able to enjoy themselves. I mean it when I say that I have patience to wait this out. Things are gonna be fine, okay?
Well, if you say so, then I guess I won't say any more. But that doesn't mean that I agree with it.
That's okay. I appreciate your understanding. Let's just try and make sure nothing happens to spoil the reunion, okay?
Hey, you jerk! You've got some nerve, you know that? How dare you try and feel up my wife? What the hell is the matter with you?
Feel her up? I wasn't doing anything like that at all. I was just helping her get up the stairs is all.
She was holding onto your arm. I saw it! You really are just scum, you know that? You think my wife isn't able to get up some stairs on her own?
No, it isn't that, but she's pregnant, right? When I came by and offered my arm to her, she said that she was really grateful anyone came along to help her.
I don't care what excuses you have, you laid a hand on my Sandy! You have no idea the kind of enemy that you just made.
Wait, David, please, just talk to your wife and ask her what happened. I'm sure she'll explain everything. I swear that I only helped her climb the stairs, and that was it. Please calm down.
You don't get to tell me to calm down, you homewrecker! I'm not going to let you get away with this! You'll pay! I'll make you pay!
I just can't catch a break with you. Have you actually lost your mind, David? You kicked me! That's assault! Don't you realize what you've done?
Oh shoot, did I leave you alive? I was hoping that after you fell down all those stairs that you at least wouldn't be waking up for a good long while.
You didn't even have the guts to look me in the eye when you attacked. You chose to come at me from behind.
You're saying you don't think I'm tough enough to take you? Just why would I waste any energy on a guy like you who made a pass at my wife?
For the last time, I was only helping her to get up the stairs. I'm sure she's explained what happened to you already, right?
You listen here. I don't want you coming near us ever again, got it? Do it again and there'll be an even worse punishment in store for you. And I won't stop pounding you until you've learned your lesson. Next time you come near my wife, I'll kick your teeth in. I don't care if we go way back. Nobody touches my wife but me.
You won't get away with this. I will make you pay.
You wish. I can't believe you, man. Who do you think you are coming to my house, huh? Did you not get enough of me last time?
You said you were friends with criminals, right? Why don't you go ahead and get your gang and come at me?
Wait, what? You mean that you want me to bring my whole crew to come against you solo? You just wait right there, you little punk.
Wait, hold on. Are you here with your own crew? What do you mean? What crew?
I mean, who are all these people that just showed up at my house? What the heck are all these people doing here?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but just come outside. We have lots to talk about what you did yesterday.
There's no way I'm gonna go outside right now. You brought a whole freaking army with you. An army? These aren't just some random thugs. I've interviewed all these guys. Interviews? What are you talking about, man? You interviewed all these guys just to come and get your revenge? Can you calm down already? All these people are employees at my company. I had another employee of mine at the reunion who watched what happened and refused to let this slide. What kind of company are you running where you have so many buff, scary-looking guys? Well, I own my own construction company, so I think you understand why I look for people that can handle that kind of work, of course. But why do you have to bring them all to my house? Why can't you just bring someone from, like, accounting or something? I really didn't bring these guys with me. But that one employee who saw what you did to me insisted that I have some people with me if I go talk to you. They all came with me of their own volition. Well, I still can't just walk outside. You need to tell your cronies to get lost or else I'll call the police. The police? Why would you call them? Why not just call your crew over here? What's that supposed to mean? I mean that you're always talking about how you run with a pretty tough crowd, right? So then don't bother calling the cops, just call your boys and let's settle this. How does that sound? No, I can't do that. I mean, what kind of gangster is gonna run to the police when they have perfectly healthy cronies? Look, all I want to do is have a little talk, and pretend like all the people aren't even here. What kind of Godfather way is that to go about this? You think we can talk like this? I don't want to get my kneecaps broken! Look, just come out here and we'll talk, okay? You can pay for the medical bills or I'll sue you. How does that sound? You can't really expect me to go outside, do you? I can hear some voices coming from inside your house. Is that Sandy? It sounds like the two of you are fighting about something. I told you to keep my wife's name out your freaking mouth! You don't need to concern yourself about anything going on inside here, okay? Well, you can say that all you want, but we are still old classmates, and it's not like she's a total stranger. Oh wait, Sandy's coming out of the house right now. Hey, what the heck are the two of you talking about? Well, she came out to apologize for what you did to me yesterday. This is just sad, David. Your wife has nothing to do with this, and she's coming out and apologizing for you. Oh, she just said she wants to go into town. I wonder where she's going. This is all your fault. You did this. She told me that she was going to her parents' house and she was walking out the door. I think she might be wanting to get a divorce now. You ruined my marriage. And just how is any of this my fault? You were the one who acted like a complete idiot yesterday. Shut up! Just shut up! You turned her against me! She was never gonna do this to me until you came along! Oh, give me a break. You know that's not what happened. All I did was help your pregnant wife get up some stairs. And just where were you? Isn't that your job to be there for her? How could you just leave your poor pregnant wife to get around by herself like that? But I had no idea that she was having trouble getting around. But of course if I knew, I would have helped her. I'm not that bad of a husband, right? And just why did you feel the need to kick me down the stairs like that? If you wanted to be a good husband, then the least you could have done was confront me and talk to me like an actual adult. If you get divorced, then you will only have yourself to be blamed. But you used to be my slave! How dare you talk to me like this? If you have something to say about it, then why don't you come out and face me like a man? Call your boys or not, I really don't care anymore. No, I've had enough of this! Just go home! You've already done enough damage already! You don't have any connections to any kind of gangs at all, do you? You just shut up! You know what everyone was talking about behind your back at the reunion, right? They were all saying that you're just a giant man-child. I mean, do you think that anyone really believes you have gang connections? You've never once said the name of the gang or given any specifics. You mean that everyone was really talking about me like that? Of course they were. Are you starting to get the picture about how people really feel about you? Don't you dare talk to me like this, you little punk! You're hated by all your classmates. You drove your own wife away, and now you're going to be fired. How does that make you feel? I assume you've heard of my company, Terra Construction, right? Wait, your company is Terra? But that's the company that my job is working with! That's right, although I know that in your company, you're not really tied to the project in it anyway. But I'm afraid that I still can't abide by working with a company that allows their employees to go around assaulting people. So consider this my way of telling you that you're going to be fired. Wait, no, please, you gotta forgive me! I had no idea that you worked for Terra at all! Sorry, I think you misunderstood. I don't work for Terra Construction, I own and run it. Then please, you have to talk to my company and convince them to keep me on! You're right, I lied about knowing all those gang members, I'm sorry, please forgive me!
I'm sorry, but I've already filed my complaint with your work. Begging me won't do anything for you now.
You're kidding me! How could you do that?!
Anyways, I guess I'll just go home. I've already said what I came here to say to you. Please don't ever contact me again.
You jerk! Ugh, I'm in so much pain. What did you do?
I really didn't think that you were gonna try and attack me from behind again. And with a metal pipe in your hand, no less. Just what were you gonna try and do to me with that, huh?
What do you mean? Just who are you?
You know, after we both finished school, I decided that I was tired of being your whipping boy. After graduation, I started taking judo classes as a way to help me build up my self-confidence. Now I actually teach classes in my spare time. I guess you could say that I've gotten pretty good at it.
You learned judo because I was bullying you?
That's right, and judo has more than prepared me for attacks from behind. I knew that you were coming up from behind me even at the class reunion.
You've gotta be kidding me! You're supposed to be a weakling!
Oh, I was. I can certainly admit that. In fact, even these days, I never go out looking for excuses to use my judo on people. Unlike you, I don't find joy in acting violently toward people and forcing them to obey me. I guess I just grew up and you didn't.
Fine, you win, okay? I'm so sorry for everything. Now can you please just help me? I was gonna throw you down the stairs again, but now I'm stuck at the bottom. I've fallen and I can't get up!
Oh, maybe you should try calling on your wife for help. Oh, wait. After that, I called the police, reported David's attempted assault, and waited at the top of the stairs where I threw David down for them to arrive. I explained that I acted in self-defense, pointing to the pipe that David was carrying as evidence. We agreed to settle things out of court, and he had to pay quite a bit before I agreed not to sue him. He also ended up divorcing his wife and had to pay her an alimony as well. I can't imagine it was fun having to lose so much money after just being fired from your job. But he can't really blame anyone but himself. Thankfully, I was able to continue my business with David's old company as they agreed to fire him, and our joint project is soon to be completed.